Hello and welcome to round one with Tron. And here we have a hand that I think it's a close keep. I'm not 100% on it. There's chance, like, I effectively have two Tron pieces, which is generally okay for a 7. But it's going to do a lot of dirtling if I don't hit. Because if you have to expend your map to get a green source to cast the Ancient Stirrings, you're not going anywhere fast. And unfortunately, we're on the draw against a matchup that's going to punish us for that. Taking Relic implies that my opponent has something like Become Immense, or that they're the newfangled Simon Gortson Jund Shadow deck. It's kind of a hybrid that's a little more interactive, a little less combo-y. Playing the Power Plant just so I can get to more mana faster, to like Oblivion Stone or whatever. Cracking the map there, I think, was wrong. I'm not using my mana for anything relevant in the short term anyways, and I'm better off saving it so I can draw a specific drawn piece than fetch the other. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen, and I do some stuff, but I'm dead on board to these two, and then my opponent had traversed for a Gore Clan Rampager for the last 4 points, and through the sequence of that turn, I did have the ability to draw Collective Brutality to gain 2, but unfortunately my opponent was dealing exactly 15, so I was just dead regardless. Okay, sideboarding here. I ended up taking out 2 Collective Brutality because it doesn't really attack the creatures in this matchup. Ghost Quarter, because I don't really want to attack lands in this specific iteration against the Jund build. Against the 4-color build, I think it's a little better to have Ghost Quarter. And then World Breaker, I didn't really think this was the threat I wanted. And I sideboarded in some Thragtusk so I can handle just general beats a little better. Some Engineered Explosives to wipe the 1-drops, and then an extra Forest. And the reason for swapping Ghost Quarter for Forest also comes down to wanting more color sources for Engineered Explosives. I will say that I think I might have misboarded a little. I think the second Ulamog might be overkill. I think I probably should have had World Breaker as a lower end card. I think all the brutalities might come out, even though it picks off what's it called? Temur Battle Rage. And I think it's possible I just want Ghost Quarter anyways because I just want more lands, just hit my land drops on time and do stuff. But it's reasonably close. You know, the general cards that are coming in are right. It's just a matter of do I want to have more lands or certain interactive spells. Okay, welcome to game 2 against Jund Shadow. On the play, that's this hand I ended up keeping. I've generally been okay with one-lander cantrips like this. I think this one, I have the interactive piece and explosives that matter. 2 land finders if I hit, it's close. If I hit like any land, the problem is I don't like Collective Brutality a ton here. I don't actually know if I should have mulled or not. I think it's closer than it initially looks. Get our scrying taken out. Not going to cast the explosives with that green mana. I'd rather just get the map down so I can activate it. And the Traverse to Death Shadow line's power is shown. We brick on our land, which is very unfortunate. And also we just die. I don't think this matchup's very good. I think that that is one of the strengths of the green-white version. It's just interesting that we can have this roundabout discussion. The Path to Exile is especially good against these aggressive decks in ways that Collective Brutality is not. Or, well, it's specifically good against the Death Shadow deck, whereas Collective Brutality is slightly better against Infect and significantly better against Burn. And also just a lot better against various combo and blue decks. So there's trade-offs, and it's interesting that we can have that discussion about them. But as is, Tron is generally weak to decks that are trying to turn 3 combo it that don't fold to the specific interaction that it has, and then that happened. Engineer Explosives was a little clunkier than I wanted it to be also. Not the mana's a little weird for it, but that might have been the specific instance or just certain curve outs. Might be that I want Ratchet Bomb if I'm just putting it to 1. Worth considering.